are the USB outlets. Now, so these outlets are designed to give you, of course, the traditional plug, but they also give you a USB plug?
Yeah, they most of them have two USB ports on them, so you can plug in anything as far as a tablet, telephone, anything that charges by way of USB, and they're high amperage output, so they can power up your tablets, they can power up your iPads, when sometimes if you plug into any just kind of random USB plug, AC adapter, sometimes it won't charge the larger tablets because it doesn't have the ampacity to charge those batteries. But these ones are high output. I think they charge maximum 5 amps, which is pretty high compared to a normal AC adapter which charges at 2 amps, 5 volts DC. Yeah, so they have built-in transformers, built-in protection. They're reasonably priced, relatively inexpensive to have installed. You know, so if you put one of them in the kitchen, you know, by where you cook, so if you wanted to plug your iPad in while you were cooking, or right next to the bed, so you can plug your phones in and not have to worry about taking up those AC plugs with your phone chargers. But yeah, USB plugs are going. They're coming in everywhere. We just bought a bed over the last weekend, and they have USB chargers hanging off the side of them. We plug the bed in, and there's 4 USB ports, and there's AC adapters for everything else too. So everything is moving towards accessibility, just for being able to plug your USBs in and not take up those AC plugs.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've been, in the kitchen cooking, and we have our the little microwave oven plugged in, and then I have a waffle iron, let's say, plugged in. But I also want to charge my phone.
Yeah.
While I'm at it.
Now you have 2 more ports. Two more. And if you wanted to do a couple outlets, you don't have to do them in every outlet in the house. It's one outlet in every couple of rooms that you're going to be in, living room, kitchen, any family room, stuff like that. Then yeah, put in a few of them. They're not too bad.
Are there any there's no safety concerns with having so much power coming out of one plug, right?
No, it's like I said, it's a DC transformer that's in there, so it's not really using a ton of AC power, and they have built-in protection and everything too. It's basically like a GFCI, where if it notices any difference in milliamps in and out, then it would just shut the device off.
And same thing goes with usage, right? It's a monitored, controlled set of usage going through it.
Yeah, exactly. If you use, if you plug into it, you're going to use energy. If you're not plugged into it, it's not going to use anything while it's just sitting there static.
And let's say a homeowner calls and says, like you said, kitchen, I'd like to plug one in, and the, maybe living room, maybe bedroom. Let's say we had a Cranney electrician go out. How long would it take them to go in and install a few of these?
Well, depending on, of course, the wiring in the house, our technicians would be able to, give them a solid price when they were going to look at it. I can't really estimate on time. I would say somewhere in the half hour to an hour range with installation and testing. But yeah, they would price it out, and they would get it done for you, right that day, depending on if you had the devices, or if you wanted us to get the devices, we'd get them right out to the technician, and we'd get you going.
Right, assuming there's no extenuating circumstances.
Sure, yeah.
They could get it done that day.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So this is a product that is, like you had said, it comes down to having feasibility of being able to have that plug wherever you want to. We have these devices everywhere now. So now let's give you the ability to plug them in and charge them without taking up that vital outlet that can power your home.
Yeah, exactly. You might have, a TV and a clock radio plugged in, and where are you going to plug your phone in? Across the room, so you have to walk across the room to go get it if you're in bed? No, you can just plug it in right next to you. So
it's a fairly expensive product to be able to have within a day, unless there's an extenuating circumstances, and we can come out, and it's an inexpensive product.
Yeah.
And we can come out that day and install it that day.